Good evening, all. So let us see about the second stanza of Ode to Atom. Let me read the lines of second stanza. Who had not seen thee often amid their store, sometimes whoever seeks abroad may find thee sitting carelessness on a granary floor. So, in the second stanza, John Keats imagines Atom as a person. He describes it like a farmer sitting carelessly on the ground or like falling asleep in the field of harvest crops. So here Atom is shown as a worker in a older press patiently and watching the juice slowly dripping from the fruit. So here the stanza is clearly tells about the human-like equality instead of being busy. Atom is picturized as a peaceful, relaxed and quite enjoying the results of the harvest. So in the continuation of the second stanza, thy hair soft lifted by the wandering wind or on a half wrapped furrow sound asleep, drowned with the fume of poppies while they hop. So the atom imagines us sitting lazy on the floor of a granary and it enjoys the season. So the wind blows through the atom and the hair it throws it were living as a person and atom is pictured lying down in a half harvested field, half sleep, dreamy, like someone overcome with the fragrance of poppies. So here the atom reacts with the harvesting tool in hand, not cutting the crops but leaving the flaws. So here the atom shows as the gleaner who picks the fed fodder crops and the harvest carry a heavy load across the dream. So the rest of the lines sparks the next swath and all its twinned flowers and sometimes like a gleaner thou does keep steady thy lay and head across a brook. So here it talks about the gleaner who picks leftover crops after the harvest, it carrying a heavy load across a stream or the finally atom is like worker sitting by a cedar press patiently watching the juice from apples and slowly it drips out by drop. So here it is like the energy of the flowers and it is like a patience and it revises the hard work of the harvest and the atom where the season has given a good harvest for the farmers. So here it talks about the harvest of the people which was more concentrated on the drowsy, the scent of poppies, all those things. So, or by cedar press with patient look, though watches the last zooing hours by zooing. So, after the harvest, it is like balancing a heavy load on the head, like walking across the brook. This imagine suggests simplicity and the patience. So the atom becomes a patient observer watching the last drop of apple juice drip from the cedar press. This is an imagine of stillness, waiting and the fulfillment. So here it talks about the lively and the full of growth and abundant, and it gives a peaceful, dreamy and a human life picture for the people who have harvested the harvest during the period of autumn. So here the end of the second stanza. Will meet you in the third stanza. It will be continued. Thank you.